Alright, I'm almost done with this tutorial, I think. Maybe 2 more videos, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna make door cards real quick. I don't like using the pre-made door cards because everybody's using the same ones. What I like are the blank ones because you can just do your own thing with them. Just generally speaking, just doing things by doing your own thing just is much more rewarding because at the end of the day you will look at it, and if you use the pre-made stuff you will just look at it and say, well, great, I did as I should, but it's not, it leaves you empty because someone else also uses the same ones, and it's just not that, I don't know. Anywho, on cheap cars like this, you would have, yeah, use the partitioned one because I kind of want to match the curve on the door. So, and I don't ignore this because if I make it a normal seated car, it will you will move the seat a little bit more inwards, and from specific angles you would see all the stuff you didn't do, and then it looks bad, and people laugh at you, and nobody respects you, etc., etc., etc. So I just try to. Wait a minute. Why is this? How did this move down? This moved down. Huh. I'm not crazy, right? I mean, I am, but not that crazy, right? Anyway, yeah, it's basically your door card already. You just need to place the stuff that you need on it. This needs to be placed. There you go. Just gonna mirror 3D, go in there. Go there. Will be smaller, I guess. That's better. And you go down there, and now you just shut up. There you go. Shut up. You're done. You're placed. There you go. Okay. What I like to do is to keep the same height for the front and the back. So if I do, yeah, remember to mirror your parts. All right. If you move it to the back, you clone it and you just move it with the arrow. It's like you just need to match the how far into the door card. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you later on. Mirror. Okay. Anywho, yeah, you would have that, and but to keep things interesting, this is just a flat surface, which is fine for like an entry-level car like this. But you kind of want a little bit more going on. So one thing you could do, for example, is what am I going to do this time? Yeah, let's use a bumper just to make things, to give it like this. There you go. This is pure texture. This has, I don't know if what this is supposed to be. It's of course a bumper, but is it supposed to be like a complete bumper or a bumper strip? As a bumper strip, it's kind of useless because you don't have angles with it. But the vanilla version of the doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, with this, if you place it like on the top, right, for example, and make sure that it, yeah, kind of works in accordance with the rest of the door card, just trying to like have the same distance from the top as to the side, because it just makes it better. And then you can just make it the same color as the rest of the door card. And already looks a little bit more manufactured. And already I want this to be placed somewhere else. Now I want it up here, right? And this looks bad. I mean, not horrible or anything, but it's something's missing. Something's missing. I dislike this now. What I want to do... oh yeah, I have headlights here. This is one of the most versatile parts in this game. I use it for everything. Like really everything. No exceptions. Like this is such a great part. Because one thing you can do with it is spice up your thing. The thing that you do. You can use this as a speaker, by the way. Just make this a mesh, and then you have a speaker. But not this time. This time it's the this is where you already see where this is going, right? This is this, and it's stalk. Oh no, this is stalk. It just makes it just a little bit. It just gives it that little bit of extraness. And now you just need, I don't know, this armrest. Sure, why not? Give it an armrest. Give it a rest, will you? I know that was bad. Sorry. Anywho, let's place it here. I don't know, here. There you go. Stork. Oh, by the way, if this were a more luxurious version, what you could do is have the middle part be in a different texture. Let's say steel for a sportier car. Boom! Boom! See that? Already it just looks completely different. There you go. But it's a cheap car, so we're going with Stork. Yeah. There you go. Okay. I need to place something here. I'm gonna... I don't know. What do I use this time? Grills can work very well for this. So I'm just gonna do that. Because I can. Look at this. Now, I'm using this on purpose. I mean, I just chose this randomly, but I'm doing this sort of using parts that you shouldn't use it for thing on purpose, because I'm gonna have to unsnap the angle to just match the angle. There you go. Because I want to show how you can just generally do things in a way that nobody else does. You know, because this is your car. It's going to look different than other people's cars, and it will do so not because you download you were the quickest downloading the newest mod, right? We will all use the same mod, but by using parts that are not supposed to be what you use them for. I mean, look at this. You saw what I did, right? I just cloned this and I pushed it forward so that I will have the end of the, so that I can place something on this. And yeah, what will I place? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see, interior. What is vanilla? Because this is where the game kinda is limited. Because I think the only gauges which are you're gonna need mods, and there was this Q&A with the developers, and okay, you have this. I mean, yeah, it kind of works. Yeah, we're gonna use this, but later. Because we need a headlight to place the headlight. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just using this headlight out of convenience. You can use any headlight you want. You can do whatever you want, really. You could use a square headlight and somehow make a square what's it called? Oh, I actually don't need this. And make a square gauge out of it. Simply because you want to make a Lincoln type car, and Lincoln did that, for example. They had square headlight, not headlights. I mean, yes, they did, but square gauges. There we go, gauges. But yeah, that's all there is to it. You just make your own stuff with shapes. All right. Oh, there's this glitch which never went away. I will show you how to. Oh, no. There you go. Snap to angle. There you go. It never went away. I think they can't really figure out. You see how this is transparent and this isn't. Windows stuff, for some reason, when you clone it, always reverts back to the non-transparent version. But you don't need to panic. I'll show you how to get rid of this. It's really stupid how you get rid of it. It's not even like some sort of advanced technique thing. You just choose your color for the next part. Oh my god, it's back. All right, that's going to be steel, and this is going to be. I have a color for this. I call it plastic bright because it's never really white, isn't it? It's just a little bit kind of yellowed, especially on older cars because the sun and stuff. So yeah. And this one, because yeah, most cars have like orange things. So yeah, so this is apparently I never used this. I always used mods for this. But yeah, you don't even need mod for gauge. There's the generic gauge. That's fine, really. You could write something there like MPH, and you could put the numbers in there with the with the edible text. Yes, the edible text. You could do that. Oh, it's not aligned perfectly. Nah. Anyways, you could do that, or you can get the mod for like this one, right? Right. You have everything there. You even have boost. And there is this mod, which is great because it's basically that, but with you have it all covered. The interior pack here is also great if you want a more vintage look to your gauges. You can find it's you have to be lucky, but there are one or two gauges that just looks great, and depending on what car you do, yeah. Anywho, that's it for this video.